Here on KHTS, California is a global leader, not just in our nation, but a global leader on environmental initiatives. Starting this year, our state outlawed single-use plastic bags. A couple of weeks back, on Earth Day, April 22nd, sit-down restaurants statewide started providing plastic straws by request only. Did you know this? But there's still more to do. Joining me in studio to discuss some of the issues locally, who better than Laura Jardin, herself, project technician in the Environmental Services Department at the City of Santa Clarita. It's a long title, Laura. It's a very long title, but it's a very important title.
Thank you.
So today we're talking about illegal dumping, but let's first start by littering. Littering isn't a big issue in Santa Clarita. It's very clean out here. Am I wrong in presuming that?
You're not. People actually do a really great job. So we as staff don't have a lot that we have to do in the way of littering.
Right.
There is obviously some cleanup, and we're seeing a little bit more on trails and open space.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, but the general streets are kept pretty clean.
And so this isn't about littering in general, which is reprehensible. And I could never live with that on my conscience, especially when
Right.
people are driving, they throw stuff out their window. I couldn't live with that. I couldn't do it. But when we're talking about illegal dumping on our streets, what exactly are we talking about? What kind of items?
Yeah. When we talk about illegal dumping, we're mostly talking about large, bulky items. Things that people want to get rid of that they just don't know what to do with, or they don't want to hassle with what to do properly. So that's the general message that we're trying to get out right now, is how to dispose of these items properly.
Because a lot of people, say if they have a mattress or a couch, they're like, I don't know what to do with this thing.
Right.
So they take it out, they put it on their curb, and they just leave it. And they assume somebody's going to come get it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. And a lot of the times people have the good intentions of, oh, if I put it out for free, maybe somebody will just want it.
Right.
And in some cases, maybe that's true, but that's still not the proper way to go about disposing of it.
Right. It's an aesthetic issue, definitely.
Right.
But is it also an environmental issue, these big, large items?
It can be. It can be a safety issue.
Right.
You can also attract critters, insects, all sorts of things when you put trash of any kind out for a length of time.
I love the people that put the signs on it, like, please take. Like,
Right.
no. No, you take care of this.
Right,
I don't want your
exactly.
old mattress.
Yes.
I don't want to see my own mattress on the curb.
Right.
I don't want to see somebody else's gross mattress on the curb, especially if it's all stained. It's gross. Perhaps the more harmful damage when it comes to dumping probably occurs when waste gets inside our storm drains. What kind of items are we talking about in that issue, in that sense?
When it comes to that, we have a lot of campaigns pertaining to that exact issue, and it could be motor oil. Sometimes people don't know when they change their oil of their car, they don't know how to dispose of that properly, so sometimes it does end up in the curb and gutter, which essentially goes into the storm drain
Right.
and gets to the river, and that is not good, and we're definitely trying to get the message out. And the good news is that we have ways to dispose of all of these items, and most of it's for free, so there's really no excuse to not do it properly.
Yeah, I mean, I had Brendan Zarahi on. He's of Paint Care. They take
Yep.
just people's excess paint that's hanging around their house. I mean, I think people know mostly, they should know, don't dump paint, don't even dispose of it in your trash can. But it could even be just the household cleaning products
Correct.
that people could illegally dump, right?
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, illegal dumping encompasses a lot of things. So, we have HHW roundups, which is your household hazardous waste, 3 times a year right now that we co-sponsor with the county. So you always have an opportunity that way. But like you said, the Paint Care, there's 3 local paint stores that will take it for free on a daily basis. There's even if you have random chemicals in your home that we don't have local facility for, if you don't want to wait for the hazardous roundup to come up, then there's places in Sun Valley and Northridge. I mean, it's a 15-minute drive. It's not a bad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What's the punishment for somebody that illegally dumps? I mean, it might be kind of hard to spot when it's chemicals and stuff like that. So what is the punishment?
Sometimes the chemicals are the easy ones to track because you
Really?
can kind of figure out where it came from. The difficult ones are the couches and the mattresses because we don't always get to see who put it there.
Right.
But all of them could result in a fine, essentially. So if somebody witnesses dumping of any kind and they take down a license plate or a description, it could result in a fine or penalty of some sort. So we don't want that. We want people to do the right thing and not get in trouble for it. And then also, like you said, we don't want the blight and the aesthetics to
Right.
have an issue as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, for most residents, it's just an aesthetic thing. I don't want to see your mattress. I don't want to see your couch.
Right.
I don't want to see your love seat. Please, not your love seat.
Yes.
On the curb. Please, not your love seat on the
Yeah.
curb. We're talking to Laura Jardin, the project technician in the Environmental Services Department at the City of Santa Clarita. It's illegal to illegally dump trash and bulky items in front of your house, businesses, alleyways, around trash bin areas, or on the street, but you can get rid of your bulky items for free. Find out how. KeepingSCVclean.com. There's also greensantaclarita.com. 661-259-2398 is the number to call to find out how to get rid of your bulky items for free.
Yep.
Now, how about e-waste? This has got to be an issue, right?
Yeah, and that's part of the bulky item program. So e-waste counts as those items that you can get rid of for free as long as you have an active account with Waste Management. You call them up at least 2 days before your trash day. You can put that TV out next to your trash bin, and they'll take it for you for free.
And you can do this multiple times a year for free, right?
Right.
What's the limit?
It's 4 times a year, 3 items per time. So
Okay.
every household gets 12 items a year.
And
is what it
honestly,
comes
if you're not a hoarder,
Right.
you shouldn't need more than 4 times 3 items,
Yes,
you know.
exactly.
Right.
That's more than sufficient for a general average household. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen hoarders in your line of business? I assume you pass by them every now and then.
Yeah, I don't personally have to see that. I'm sure our code enforcement officers that are out there probably see that a little more than I do.
Right.
Unfortunately.
So find out how you can get rid of your bulky items for free. KeepingSCVclean.com. It's simple enough. Just go to the website. There's a phone number. There's multiple websites. Not only KeepingSCVclean.com, also greensantaclarita.com. 661-259-2398 is the number to call, as long as you have an active waste management account. Lori at the front desk wanted me to ask you about cat trees. Mm-hmm. Can you put that out on your curb?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bulky item is as long as at least it doesn't have to be picked up by more than 2 people. So if it's too large for 2 people to pick up and put in the truck, then it's not going to work.
Right.
But anything less than that is pretty much okay, except for the hazardous waste that has to be treated separately.
Sure.
But yeah, a cat tree or cat condo, whatever they call those, that would qualify as a bulky item pickup.
KeepingSCVclean.com, greensantaclarita.com, and again, the phone number 259-2398. Laura, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
After a long day at work, right?
Yeah, here I am.
Yeah, here you are. 4:47, time for a quick break.